Look like Raindrop cake. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, where today we are going to be making a raindrop cake. Now we've got this stuff, all of this is actually agar powder. That's green. I didn't even know these come in flavors. So we're going to have colored raindrop cakes today. Now before I begin this video, can you see that like button? No, you can't see it because you're in landscape mode. Well, turn over your phone. Did you turn it over? I don't think you turned it over. Turn over your freaking phone and go and smash that freaking like button. If you smash the like button right now, I'm going to throw this agar powder on the table. You've got 5 seconds to do it. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, no, that was a kind of a fail, but hopefully you smashed the like button anyway. If you want to be notified when my videos come out, then turn your phone over once more. I know I'm probably like making you dizzy as hell, but you need to do this and smash that freaking
I can't see the notification bell.
Wait, what's that? What's that? You can't see the notification bell? Well, that's probably because you're not subscribed. So if you're not subscribed, well, go down there and smash the freaking subscribe button. Do you even freaking understand what I'm saying? So now that you've liked the video and you've clicked the notification bell and you've subscribed as well, I think it's about time to start making this raindrop cake. Now, can we get this video to 7 likes? What do you think, Lisa?
5.
Wait, so let me get this straight. You don't think we can do this?
No.
Well, in that case, go down and smash that like button. Let's get 10 likes to prove Lisa wrong, because she thinks that the sub fam isn't strong enough to get like 7 likes. So like, word, I think you could do it. So if we get 10 likes, everybody needs to comment down on this video, Lisa, you played yourself. Right, so because we've got 5 of these, the first one I'm going to wing it and then we're going to see the instructions. So let's just pour the whole thing, just assume that it all goes in here. I'm assuming that this is the red color. So let's just go about... Now, no, you played yourself. I thought I was going to throw that. This doesn't seem like enough water to me, but hey, who cares? We're going to throw this on here. And if it ain't enough, then we've got 4 more attempts, so let's get it. Right, so all the sugar's melted, and this batch is absolutely aged. This is as thick as freaking soup. But we're gonna try it, and yeah, we'll see what happens with the next batch. Right, so this stuff is starting to boil. Let's smell this. That actually smells like absolute ass. Like absolute freaking ass. Whoa, we need to get this stuff off. It's starting to overboil. Guys, this stuff smells like freaking rotten fish. This smells like rotten fish, and it's as thick as freaking soup. So this batch is definitely aged, but we're gonna try it, and we'll do it better the next time. So let me just Google how long this has to be in the fridge, and we're gonna leave it there and start on our second batch. But you know, I've always watched these Wolfie videos, and I've always thought that he over-exaggerated with how bad it smells. This actually smells like shit. Right, so I told Lita to transfer that to the fridge, and it kind of tipped over. So we're gonna clean this up. But the Google article says that it needs 2.5 hours in the fridge. So yeah, we're gonna leave it in there for quite a while. Bro, this stuff is instantly hardening. Look at this, it's actually like goop. Bro, what 2.5 hours, bro? This will be solid in like a minute. Right, so our red raindrop cake will be sitting right in there for the next about 2.5 hours. Let's start doing the next one. I reckon we'll do green. Guys, I was just reading through the colors that we got, and there's actually black. So this video will be called and thumbnailed. Is that a verb? Who cares? The thumbnail and the title will be Black Raindrop Cake. That will start popping off, and I will be the one who started this. Right, so we just poured this out of the pot to clean the pot to do the next one. And this is actually like freaking skin. This stuff is hard as heck. That stuff in the fridge is probably hard already. Right, so I just googled black raindrop cake and nobody has done it, so we're gonna be the first ones, and maybe we'll find out why nobody's done it. Right, so because the last one that we did was absolutely way too thick and actually feels like red leather, this time we're gonna actually measure how much water we need. Now, this little packet says that this stuff takes 1.5 liters of water, which is about 6 cups. So yeah, we're gonna have way too much solution, but we're gonna have to go for it. So, water. Right, so I just realized that for the other one, we did not oil this up, so it's probably not even gonna come out. So I got some oil, and this time we're gonna do it properly. Now, I don't know why I'm taking so much care of this green thing, because I don't even like the color green. But hey, I just want this project to work. Oh crap. Is that bad? Oh crap. Does oil even come off? Okay, I'm being told by Lisa behind the camera that oil comes off, although I disbelieve that theory. If Lisa says it, we're gonna go with it. Okay, so right off the bat, this batch is looking way more promising. I'm just noticing that we put the agar-agar after the water instead of before the water like we did before. After the water instead of before the water like we did before. And I think that's actually how you meant to do it. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this one will come out pretty perfect as a green raindrop cake. And if it does, we're just going to copy this recipe for the black one, so then I can have a clickbaity title. Right, so this thing is starting to emit some serious smoke. I'm pretty sure you can't see that, but the fumes are starting to come out once more, and this whole freaking kitchen smells like crap. I'm just going to go ahead and close this door so the crappy fumes don't get into the rest of the house.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Right, so because I might have added just a bit too much oil, this probably won't be the perfect attempt either, but the next one probably will, because we're going to try even harder.
Right, so because the red one was way thicker than it needed to be, it's already way too solidified. But the other ones are going to need 2.5 hours, so probably like in the midsection of this video I'm going to show it. But this thing is actually like pretty much rock hard. You don't even know.
Right, so this has come to a pretty nice boil, so we're about to throw it into our freaking mold number 2. Right, so we kind of spilled it out, but look at all of these chunks. We're gonna have to get those out, because this is freaking unacceptable to have freaking chunks in your raindrop cake. It's not a raindrop then, it's freaking snowflake. Right, so I took out the chunks, but I'm noticing that a bit of oil is starting to come up to the surface, so this might not be the perfect one either, but we're saving the black for last. Right, so 2.5 hours on the clock. Other than the black and the yellow that are left, we've also got this thing that says Bunko Pandan flavored. So we don't really know the color of this, but it's Bucko Pandan flavored. So I guess it won't smell as bad as the others. Right, so we're gonna do this Buckin Bronco, whatever it is, flavored thing. So we can gain some more experience, and also because I want to try the flavor. And then the black one for the clickbait, which we're going to do last, so we have the most experience, know exactly how to do it. Right, so because for the first one we did a very small amount, not measured, but very small, and it's
way too tight. And because for the last one we did the right amount, which is kind of loose, which I'm guessing is what it's supposed to be like. For this one, the Bunking Bronco flavor, whatever it's called, we're going to do an experiment. We're going to put 4 cups, so it's kind of like an in-between, so it's not too loose, but not too hard. And if it turns out hard, we're just going to do 6 for the back as well.
I'm just trying to gain some experience, see what's best, because I want to get some optimal results for our black raindrop cake. Right, so we're about to put this buco something pandan flavored thing into this mix. Now before I very vigorously pour it in, I will very gently smell it and see if it smells any better. Wow, it actually smells like a butter biscuit. It smells a lot like a butter biscuit, and also it's a very, very nice teal color. So this is gonna be pretty nice, but maybe bucko is butter in some sort of language, because this definitely smells like a butter biscuit. This very beautiful, beautiful teal is going in. Now as it hits the water, it's actually starting to become kind of greenish. But yeah, even though it's kind of greenish, it's still better than the other green that we had. So let's boil this up and see what comes out. Right, so Litsa apparently hates the smell. She says it smells bad, where I say that it smells like a buttery biscuit. But hey, it definitely probably isn't a buttery biscuit, so Litsa might have a point on this one. Right, so on this one I put a very, very small amount of oil, so it's a lot clearer, and I'm pretty sure it'll come out way better. So let's pour it in.
Right, so I just realised that if nobody's ever made a black raindrop cake, then I can't do clickbait. I can't just get a perfect black raindrop cake off of the internet and use that, because there is none. So my thumbnail really just depends on if I do this black raindrop cake well.
Right, so it's not even at all remotely teal anymore. So I'm just hoping that when I let it chill... What are you laughing about? I'm hoping that when I let it chill in the fridge, it's going to become a bit more teal-y. Is that even a word? Right, so I'm actually starting to think that this will be perfect because it's not too thick, not too thin. We've got just about enough oil in this little cup. So I'm really believing in this batch. And if this actually works, then we can do this black stuff exactly the same. Right, so this sucker is boiling like heck. So we're about to pour it right into here. Stop pouring. Okay, stop. That's about good. You couldn't have poured it more all over the place. It's dripping down the freaking cabinets. It's all over here. And you're freaking lucky it didn't get on my phone. Right, so we managed. I think this is pretty good because those little like bubble, well, suds really, are looking a lot like the ones in those DIY videos that you watch. So I think we've finally done it.
Right, so I don't remember where on YouTube I saw this, but I remember seeing that if you put a paper towel on top of it and drag it off, all of the bubbles should be gone. So let's try this. Now I'm kind of scared because this stuff is still boiling, so there's a high risk of me getting this on my skin. I'm gonna push this down. It touches the thing, pick up all of the bubbles and then drag it off. See, some of the bubbles are gone. So now we just need to repeat this process until all of the bubbles are soaked up into here. Now I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much clear.
Right, so that's another 2.5 hours on the clock. Right, so this is the moment that we have all been waiting for. Black raindrop cake. Right, so 4 proved to be the magic number, so... Definitely didn't miss that fishy smell. Black raindrop cake. Right, so our black hole of bad smelling death is on the pot. Let's wait for it to boil. Right, so our black material's looking pretty spooky. Overboil alert. I thought to put it in with a ladle. Black raindrop cake alert. Right guys, so that is a wrap. we will clean up this kitchen and be back in about 2.5 hours where we, and by we I mean me, will test out the raindrop cakes. Right, so this is the moment that all of you have been looking forward to, but I haven't. I will try these, and then at the end, we'll try the black one. Now, these two have absolutely no difference in color, so the way that I will determine which one's which is, well, A, by the flavor, and B...
Which one comes out easiest is obviously the one that I put more oil, meaning it's the second one, not the third one.
So let's begin with the first one that we did. This one had absolutely very little water, and it is... But the second flaw with this is that there's no oil, so let's see if it'll come out. Oh, easy, fam. It's turning, but it's not exactly coming out. Guys, look at this. It's turning, which means it's totally loose, but it's not coming off, which can only mean one thing. It's the lack of oil, and it's made a vacuum. Hey, you got... We did it! Right, so let's try to get this off of the... Okay, I'm pretty sure this is impossible. Right, so this is like impossible to get off because it's like super slimy and it's actually stuck. So like, however hard I try, this ain't coming off. Wait, I've got an idea. If I drag this all the way down... We picked it up. Now right off the bat, this isn't exactly a raindrop shape because it's got this little thing at the end, but super hard. So let's try it. Tastes absolutely horrible. It is hideous. Okay, now let's find out which one of these is not the flavored one. Now, this one. Oh, that is smooth as butter, fam. So this is probably the one with the without the flavoring. And then this one. Oh no, they both come out like butter. So which one's it? Oh, you can actually see the oil on this one. On the camera, it's not as visible, but it's there. So yeah, this is the second one. That's definitely not butter. It's not as bad. It's swallowable, but not nice. Let's go for a second taste. 3, 2, 1. So they might taste terrible, but they might serve another purpose. With this knife and this jello-y hard tar-like substance, you might be able to procure a very satisfying result. Let's go for this. Oh yes. Oh my god. Bro. Peep this, fam. Look at this stuff. Anyway, even cutting it like fast. Oh yes. Oh my god. Guys, not only does this cut like butter, but it's the best effect we've had all day. Look at this satisfying cut. And just the sound, listen to that. Now this is a moment you have all been
Make the ground shake.
Yeah, that'll be it for today. But for now, I'm going to thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.